Hi Vikram, am I audible?
Yes, of course.
Okay, you attended session yesterday, no? Because it's a continuation from yesterday's session.
Uh, Only network issue. That's why I'm not getting you properly. Yeah.
Vikram, you attended the session yesterday, no?
No, actually, I was at office, and due to network issue, couldn't able to join all the session. Today,
Okay,
yeah, is my week off. I'm attending this session.
no problem, no problem. Because today, yesterday, I've given the brief about some basics. Today, I'll show something about how we build some applications using agentic AI, and also I'll show the technical details behind that, and then we'll also write some code using Python to
Okay.
uh, understand few of the real-time scenarios. So that's
Sure,
what we
sure.
are going to do, Vikram.
Okay.
So yeah, let's wait for a couple of minutes. As it's Sunday, no? Like yesterday, the crowd was good, but today maybe they are
Yeah, no,
taking a rest.
no issue, no issue.
So you are currently working, correct?
Yes,
On which technology?
actually, I'm working in uh, live streaming media broadcast and live streaming operations like Hotstar, Sony Live, and Netflix, like in that field.
Okay, you are part of a technical field or marketing and this one
Yeah,
mass media.
technical. It includes cloud
Uh-huh.
and CDN or DRM and little bit usage of like Kubernetes and Docker as well.
Kubernetes and Docker. These are the main two things when we go for live broadcasting. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
DevOps or AWS you are using to manage your complete project.
Currently,
DevOps or Azure,
we
AWS,
are using AWS.
AWS only to manage. So okay. So for
Yeah.
which broadcasting unit you are working? It's Hotstar or some other
Sorry, I
company.
didn't get.
For which broadcasting company you are working? Like for Hotstar or some other company?
It, it's Sony Live and my
Sony
parent
Live.
company Multi TV.
Oh, got it. Sony Live.
My
Yeah.
project is Sony Live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't know for Sony Live why the directors are requesting you the first 10-second description. You
Mhm.
know, for every video or every program in Sony Live will get a disclaimer.
Yeah.
For 10 seconds. Why it is 10 seconds? I don't know. Just you can complete it in 2 seconds also.
Because I think every age group is watching that content, and
Ah,
nobody uh, doesn't know what is inside
ah,
that may be sexual and violence or abuse, something like that. So that disclaimer is mandatory. I think there may be regulatory concerns as well, pressure.
regulatory concern is there, but you can complete that same thing in 3 to 4 seconds also. But they
No,
definitely
no, no.
want us to watch the food.
Child
Get to the
cannot read in 3 to 4 seconds. That's why
okay.
it's kept at 10 seconds.
This one
Yeah,
I found. Yeah,
yeah.
the
You
UI
cannot
also
read
like
in
the
3 to 4 seconds.
okay. And also
Oh,
like the UI also it's becoming better day by day for Sony Live. Previously it was not that appealing, but now it's increasing day by day.
yeah, actually, technology is evolving and day by day
Hmm.
progressing. That's why, and there is more competition between the audience. They are attracting for Netflix, Hotstar. Hotstar
Hmm.
base is more in India.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, because
so
they
there
star
are also,
networks now.
yeah, they're also expecting some changes in their content as well.
Hmm.
Like according to Netflix, what they are using, like skip
Yeah.
ads and seek bar during the content.
Sigbar,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
everything.
and recorded sessions of live streaming so that you can watch all the
Watch on, yeah.
live stream content after once the live stream event is over. They are also implementing such changes these days, but it will take time. There is lots of competition in this field as well, and
Yes,
in
yes,
another
absolutely.
field as well, according to technology advancement or progression involvement as well.
Yeah, like no business is running without competition. Yeah, that's we can know. Even we have a lot of competition inside Kirana stores and these things also.
Hmm.
No, Swiggy and these people became competition for the local Kirana stores. I don't know how a small business will survive.
No, they will destroy. Actually, they can survive with like Swiggy, Instamart, or these are I think little bit commission dealer type. If
Hmm.
any local student
No, no, no,
or
no. Local store is they are not taking competition because in general can Kirana there will be a less margin. Okay. So again, if we they run a model like
let
Amazon
me
and
complete.
Flipkart, yeah, yeah,
Let
yes,
me
Vikram.
complete. If our Indian students like IIT, IM, and local government tier three, like
Hmm.
they should take initiative regarding this and should make any website or application like they can handle local Kriana as well, and
Hmm.
so that Kriana store uh, earn much better than Swiggy or like another apps.
Okay.
Yeah, they should maintain
So,
quality as
I
well
mean, huh. Hey, hi
so that
Naveen.
they
Naveen.
compete with them.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, brand
That is
management,
a great.
marketing, sales.
But actually, these governments are themselves looting the public. They we cannot expect that much from the government. Something as you
Yeah,
said, no, the students like IIT and they should
actually,
take the
Rajesh,
denied yes and
our like talent is migrating from India to like
India to
Gulf,
other
US,
countries.
Canada, Europe. So
Yeah.
all these things are happening because of these dacoits, politicians.
Yes. Yes.
They are taking the public money to like heaven, like
Other.
it's Malaysia, Panama's, or Gulf countries,
That's
or
true.
yeah, yeah. After creating cell companies, I think also Hindenburg, uh, that
Hindenburg.
or Adani. Okay,
Adani Hindenburg. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Adani.
That's not.
They are saying that they uh, they bribed.
They are filing a reverse final. They have
Yeah, yeah. The Security Exchange Commission of US
yes.
is settling with them because
Yes.
Adani Group told them they bribed the people into India and case should be run in India.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, that's why they are settling there because if the case is opened there, if they don't settle with them, SEC just will give a penalty of fine like billions of dollars of in money. They are exit from US. This game of money, man. All politicians are the quits.
Hey Vikram, thank you for the insights you have provided, which you are doing in your uh,
Yeah, that was little bit insight also.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's stick with our today's topic and we'll see what we can learn from today. Okay. So
Sure.
yesterday I gave a brief of what is going to cover in this course and some basics of Python. You know Python?
Yeah. Yes, programming language.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know how to code things in Python using Python.
No, actually, I'm learning from scratch.
Okay,
And
fine. So that is
yeah.
what we are going to do and learn. We'll write some practical examples using the Python code, and then I'll show you an application which I built using the AI for today's class, especially. So I used a
Hello.
tool. Am I audible? Am I audible
Yes.
to you?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. In any kind, so you are able to see my screen, correct?
Yes. Correct.
Fine, fine. So yesterday, based on our agenda, so I need to show you a some application which we will build with the help of AI. No, I used a tool called Replit, and I have developed this site. Now
Okay.
this one shows a differentiation between generative AI and agentic AI. Okay, so this is the
Okay.
home. So when you go here, it is giving generative AI and agentic AI. So if you want to try, now let me give you the difference between generative AI and agentic AI. Okay, so when it comes to agentic AI, we'll start with generative AI. So when AI it came to the picture for the software industry, so it started with Gen AI. Gen AI is something which learn from the input or the patterns which we have given earlier. So if we, that's what, so most of the thumbnails and most of the images or WhatsApp statuses or Instagram images which you are seeing now, they look similar. So I follow the groups of my friends and other people. If there is any celebration or an anniversary or a marriage, the image pattern which is done by one person is replicating another person except the images inside that. Now this is done by either Gemini or ChatGPT. That is the secondary thing. But this kind of generation of the images, now if you see the Nano Banana and the Ghibli art, okay, that became popular 5 months ago. So after that only people came to know, or people eyes went much into the AI agents. Okay, so this
Okay.
kind of generation is called learning. So this tool will learn from the patterns only. It will not have that thinking ability. No, after developing this, the data scientists and AI engineers does not stop here. They went to another model called agentic AI. Agentic AI. This time they have tried to give an human-like thinking nature to that. Human-like thinking nature to the AI agent, the same Gen AI. They have advanced it a bit and given some more intelligence to that, so that it can figure out the things on its own and give us some information, not like learn from what we have given, just like uh, taking from a data source and creating one thing. This is what generative AI does. But this one understanding what we need and giving us the output accordingly. This is the difference, major difference between them. An agent which learns on its own and can make decisions on its own is called agentic AI, and agent which learns from the previous patterns, or it just gives the information from the database which it has. It's called generative AI. This is a major difference. No, especially for this class. So this is not a website. I used a tool called Replit and developed it especially to show in this class, and it doesn't took me more than 30 to 40 minutes to create this. And let's explore no how this let's explore. So this is the home, and now if I go to try generative AI, I get a agent box. No, the best thing which I can I'm giving a text chat here. So when I click on a text chat or image generation, I'm currently not going the image generation because I have some limit. So when I created or using these things, use the chat GPT as a brain. Now this is the front face which I am showing now, is the front face. Now here I have some credits here. Okay, I have some credits, and if they are completed, and this is the online database only, and I have some credit. So if I lose those credits now, this will not function. So it's a full functioned thing made from the LLMs of ChatGPT and ChatGPT only. So for generative AI, it used one LLM, and for agentic AI, it used one LLM, and it's storing in the Replit database. This is what this is doing. So for the text chat only, I'll use. If I give image generation, no, I'll use most of my credits. Okay, so for generative AI, what I'm going to give is print a Fibonacci series numbers. Series numbers up to 10. You know, it's like when learning some programming language, we'll go with this kind of thing: even number, odd number, Fibonacci series, power of something. Okay, so these things we go. So you see, this is a bit slower as it is developed by us, and it is not a product of ChatGPT, or not a direct product. It's built by us, so its working is a bit slow. Hello, are you online? I'm asking this question. See, it is generating some graphic. Okay, so it's trying to think, but could not produce the output. Maybe the credits have completed. The credits have got completed. So it gave me some free credits to work. But if you see, it got overview, integrations, workspace usage. No agent usage data is available for this building. So maybe the credits have got completed, or that's the reason it is not giving an answer. Yeah, it's see. Yes, I am here and ready to help. What would you like to do? Into Fibonacci series. So it's loading. So in this conversation, I'll keep that print Fibonacci series numbers till 10. So you see, it had printed something, but it is not displaying, as this is coming from our local database. This is not a supercomputer database. Usually, see here. Okay, so this application, since it's built yesterday only, it is not that stable, but it has got that features. Okay, here's a Fibonacci series up to 10 terms. Okay, so this is the answer. If you mean Fibonacci number up to value 10, not 10 terms, then so it given a two answers. But the brain, if you are seeing, no, even though it is our local it is on our local database, this one is coming from the ChatGPT. It is from the chat. This is up to generative AI. Okay, generative AI. No, let's go to, no, it want to give us a task. Okay, it is expecting give the agent a complex task. So compared to generative AI, the agentic AI a bit complex one. Okay, complex, very complex task you can give. Okay, so let's see what I give. There is a plant in my home. There is a plant in my, there is a, which plant I'll take? Tulsi plant. There is a Tulsi plant in my home till yesterday. Yesterday the leaves of it are green, are green. But suddenly when I see the plant today morning, all leaves became brown and shredding. Okay, shredding. This kind of thing, this is what I want actually. So this actually happened till yesterday. The tulsi plant in my home was good only, but from 2 days it like became brown and it's shredding. What can be the reason? What can be the reason? So give me steps to, give me the tasks I need to do to recover it, to recover it. Okay, to recover it. Now this is a real time scenario. No, I'm running this task. Let's see what it gives. Let's see what it gives. The checklist for sudden browning shedding in tulsi, holy basil. Okay, so in English we got focus on likely causes: watering shock, heat, cold, root pests, and immediate steps plus when to pun report. Ask a few key questions briefly. Do these steps today in order. Sudden overnight browning in tulsi is usually from watering stress. Too dry or waterlogged. Okay. So it's saying that we are not giving enough water or waterlogged means a lot of water is there inside that. Temperature shock. This may be the reason. Root or pest problem. So I have seen that small kind of white pests are eating the leaves, eating the leaves. But this is suddenly answer. No, this is a difference that we didn't train at this thing actually. This one no. So it think itself and it also it is giving me what to do. It is also giving me what to. That's why we call these agents called as agentic AI. Agentic AI. Okay. So hope we got the difference. The generative AI limit is limited to learn from its pattern, but whereas agentic AI can think on its own and give us what is required. Okay, now let's go to the comparison. So when we give an input, write a poem about space. What will go? An LLM model will predict the next most likely token based on the pattern in the training data. So from the training data only it will pick. This is what is it, the LLM model. Then it will stars scatter like dust. So this is what the output it gives. And now coming to the agentic AI. Plan, use, the model can plan, use tools and verify results. So task, research, latest stock price. Okay, so this is what we are doing. So it will think, I need to search the web for the stock price. Definitely. Act, tool call, web search. Immediately it thinks that a tool which is used to search the web is installed in me, first thing. Okay, and it will observe the result, and final the stock is currently 150.2. Okay, whatever the stock name we have given, it is MRF or Britannia or Tata, it will observe and it will give. So definitely when while thinking, what it adapted is that it should go to the web and call, but this model what it will do, what is trained in my data, what is having in my database, that only it will give. Now this is the major difference between the generative and agentic AI. Okay, both are not easy to build, but they are easy to be used. That is what I did in this website building. I did not build a ChatGPT or a agentic ChatGPT or a Gemini like model, or I did not build an LLM, but I am currently using the existing ChatGPT LLM model. Okay, we using the Replit as my base, but ChatGPT is my brain and this is my UI. Okay, so this I hope this is, and this was made especially for this class within 40 minutes. Nothing, using prompts. Okay, no, text what you have learned. Start quiz. Now this also is, what does generative AI do when you send it message? What generative AI use? It predicts the I expect an answer from you. If we are done with a good explanation and you understood the topics, no, let's do it for one. So what does generative AI do when you send it a message? Just now we learned. Vikram?
Yeah, Rajesh.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's be interactive. We are just two people
ge-
now. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, sure. Generative AI actually works on pattern. I think,
Yeah. So
like
the answer
it
will
doesn't
be
work.
it predicts the next most likely token one at a time. Yes, it
Okay.
is correct. Correct? Yeah. So our answer is correct. Next, we'll go to the next question. What's the key loop that an agentic AI runs through? Think, act, observe. Just now we have seen. Correct?
Think, act, observe.
Yeah. Think, act, observe.
Yeah.
So remember these two key differences between agentic AI and generative AI. Which best describes the difference between generative AI and agentic AI? Generative AI create contents in one shot. Agentic AI plans and execute multi steps.
Yeah, it should be B. In the that's it
Agentic
should
AI
be
runs
B.
on your no. Generative AI creates. Generative AI is faster. Agentic AI is smarter.
Okay.
No. So it's
B
giving
B should
generative
be
AI
B.
creates content in one shot. Agentic AI plans and execute multi steps.
Yeah, yeah.
So for thinking, generative AI, what is it in the database? It is giving us the output. So it is faster, definitely. But agentic AI, it plans and execute multiple steps. Now that is the key difference. It's what saying.
Okay.
What is a token in the context of generative AI?
So basically
A reward model ends for giving a step in agents. Okay. A
basically
basic unit of text. I'm guessing this one. Let's see. Yeah, a basic unit of. So in English alphabets, in English statement or letters, how we calculate this letter is having this letter is having 8 words, 9 words. If you see token, this token is having 5 words. In the same way, when the agentic AI things or generative AI things, like that thinking capacity and the way how it is getting the data is it is calculated in terms of token. It is calculated in terms of
oh,
token. Okay, so token only, that is the kind of token system is invented. Every API call will consume a token, and once the token, we need to purchase the token. This is a big problem with using the existing models. Okay, an agentic AI is given the task, find population of Tokyo. What is the most likely first step? So it is when we are asking the find the population of Tokyo, immediately output the answer from the memory. Will it do like this? No, this is not a right answer. Ask the user to clarify the question. This is also not a right answer. Think about what tool to use, then call a search tool. Yes,
yeah, it should be C, I think.
exactly. C is our correct answer. Hmm? Let's go to next question.
Yeah, sure.
Which of these is a real world example of generative AI? A robot that navigates a warehouse automatically, an AI that automatically books flights by browsing travel sites, a chatbot that writes a poem on your prompt, a program that loops through inventory data to reorder stock.
Uh,
I'm both B and D. I'm considering, but let's check. Oh, a chatbot that writes a poem on your prompt.
okay.
Generative AI. Okay, sorry, generative AI. I thought it's an
Yeah.
agentic AI. Yeah, the first example we have seen, no. So when we ask for some poem to create on space, what it does, it checks the database. So what are the relevant things related to sky and space, and from that it produces a poem. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
No, sorry. So let's read the questions properly. Why
Mm-hmm.
can an agentic AI solve tasks that a plain generative AI cannot? It has a larger training set. No, this belongs to generative AI, generative AI, but it is asking about agentic AI. It can
Mm-hmm.
use tools, check results, and correct mistakes across multiple steps. Okay, this might be the answer.
Yes,
Let's see.
I think it
We'll
should
read
be
this. It runs on a more
what is it?
powerful
B B
hardware.
B.
No,
It
it
should
has
be B.
access to real-time internet. B only. So thinking, wherever thinking is there, then agentic AI will come into the picture. Yeah, we both
Okay.
are correct. No, it's this. Now we have a very last question left. We'll complete this and see some more topics. What does streaming mean? When you watch text appear in the chat box. Streaming, a question relevant to you only, your field.
Mm-hmm.
The response is been downloaded from a video stream. The model is sending tokens one by one and is generate them. The model rereads your question multiple times. The server is looking up the answer in a database and sending rows.
I think in a chatbot, responsive downloaded from video stream. It should be A, I think.
It's yeah. Let's see. I'm also the model is sending
Yeah.
tokens. So the terminology which we are using is a bit different. I also felt it's A only, but a model is sending. We had yet this topic, but since questions, no, anyone can fumble here. Okay, that's got good. But here the major intention of it is this is completely built by us. This application, the good award. Okay, and it's also showing us the results. Great, no?
Rajesh, I have one question.
Yes.
You mentioned token.
Huh.
So token should be encrypted.
Yeah, it is
So
encrypted
what
only.
kind of encryption, like generative AI or something, agentic AI use?
So
What
currently,
encryption?
we are getting the tokens with the
Mm-hmm.
in the with the API, and there will get a token. I mean, like the number. So that number only we are using in detail. In detail, what encryption it is using, no, we don't know because this is not built by the brain is not built by us currently. We are
Mm-hmm.
using chat gpt,
Mm-hmm.
so it gives us some tokens with a key. The encryption here is key, so we are
Okay.
encrypting that tokens with a key. I'll show you how to get no
He will
later
be in
part.
decimal, hexa, or something binary.
It's a like we'll get a string only. I'll show you the
Okay.
settings. So open AI.
String in like characters,
Characters and numbers.
characters and numbers, no? Or
Characters and numbers, I'll show you.
okay. I think that will use. I think in AES format. I think
I'll show
correction.
you no only. So
Yeah,
where it
sure.
is there. Open AI API key. I have an account with this one Google AI Studio. I'll show you. Both are same only.
Okay.
See here. Okay. So I use it a lot in my applications. So this is your
Mhm.
key. If you see, no, this is the
Yeah,
key.
and yeah.
So it's in a string format only. Currently, the encryption is this one. The encryption model for the all the keys. Okay, so this encryption key if we use in the application, no, we will be billed, and this is happening for every company.
Mm-hmm.
It is happening for every company. So when the credits which are there in this particular API key ends, no, then it will start functioning. So I have developed a few models using OpenClaw. You might have heard
Mm-hmm.
if you are researching about generative and AI agentic AI courses. No, there is a tool OpenAI. So here I used them a lot. No, this one, no, this completely converts my laptop into an AI assistant. So whatever the
Mm-hmm.
complete computer I'm using, no. So all the activities I just describe it to this one. Currently I have switched it off. Currently I have switched it off because it might take my other actions into consideration and it might delete the data. That we will see later. Everything set up, no, in our course it is part of I think I'll explain them later. But no, let's see what are the basic things which are running behind generating this one. Yeah, so I hope I cleared your doubt.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the thing, Vikram, which I want to show you. This is the difference between and how we can the generate the code or generate a something with our app. No, if you want to see how I developed that app, I given a small prompt. I
Okay.
want to show a small demo on agentic and generative AI to my students, so help in developing it quickly and how to explain to students. That's it.
Okay. And
I did not do anything, or I did not do it. I just given the prompt and it got built in for
okay.
us. No, you only
Where you
say me.
where, where
So
you
you are in
generated
an
that
interviewer.
prompt?
You are trying to get it. I got it from the
How you?
Replit. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So
Replit.
I have gone to the Replit website. Like this is kind of a. I'll send you a link here. Replit.com.
Yeah.
So you can
Sure.
also try. You can also try. I'm sending
Sure.
you. So it
That
will
that
give
gives the
certain
best prompt.
credits.
That gives the best prompt so that we can paste that
Okay.
prompt into like chat gpt or
I'm
something
giving it. I'm
generative
giving it.
agentic ai models.
See, you can. I will generate one more at the end.
Hmm.
So here I'll do some modification. I want to show a small demo on my work experience. So here replacing this one, my work experience to my recruiters, No, this is relevant to my teaching. Okay.
Hmm.
So I'm giving a relevant prompt recruiters. So I want to show a small demo on my work experience to my recruiters. I work on. What is your role, Vikram? Like you work on which tools? I work
Like,
on tools like
hmm,
uh, Kubernetes, Docker,
yes,
Kubernetes, Docker. Okay, I work on tools like Kubernetes, Dockers, and I'm
terraform as well,
into
you can mention terraform as well for
and
infrastructure creation.
Terraform. Okay, so
Yeah.
Docker, Terraform, and my role is help my company live stream, live stream, and OTT
Yeah.
platform, and I
Yes.
work for a famous. I work for a famous
ott platform like Sony Live,
OTT platform,
like Sony Live,
Sony
liv, Sony liv,
Sony Live.
liv.
So
Yeah,
help
yeah.
in developing a website quickly, and how to explain it to how to explain to recruiters. Okay, how to explain to recruiters. I'll try this one here and I'll show you a quick website so that one more demo will also be completed to you. I'm sending this, you can try it in the Relit website. I'm also sharing that link. Now let me try this prompt here and do some corrections
Yeah.
if required. Okay, and my name is Vikram. My
Yeah.
name is Vikram, and I'm having a how many years of experience? I am having
uh 15 plus.
nearly 15 years of experience, and I am from which city?
It's Delhi NCR.
Delhi,
Delhi.
NCR.
Yeah, that's enough.
My
Delhi.
phone number,
Yeah.
I'm giving something. We can
Yeah, yeah.
laterally one,
Yeah,
two,
sure.
three. My phone number, mail ID Vikram at v.com. I want to show a small demo on my work experience to my recruiters. I work on tools like Kubernetes, Docker, Terraform. My role is help my company live
You can
stream
mention AWS as well, AWS and its media services.
AWS and
It's media services, media, MEDIA, media services. Yeah,
media searches. Okay, correct.
services. Yeah, correct.
Searches. My role is helping my company live stream and OTT platform. I work for a famous, so help me developing a website and where I quickly navigate through my tools on the website. Okay,
Yeah,
it will take some time. It will take some 6 to
sure.
7 minutes. We'll see it, and till then we will see one more thing. No, say we have some more guests here. Hey, hi Pooja. Did you join yesterday?
Uh, no, sir. Actually, I joined for AI master class,
Yeah, that
which is
is
that
what we are doing.
okay.
Okay, so actually, only we are waiting for few students, but you joined late. That's why we are doing this. We will continue.
Okay.
Okay, we'll
Okay.
continue with
Okay.
that. So
Fine.
just I was saying that what is the difference between generative AI and I created this website to show the difference between the generative AI and agentic AI. Okay, so some basic concepts were covered yesterday, and I'm covering how you give the prompt and generate a website. So if you are observing this now, I have created one more prompt to develop one more website for our Vikram, who is in the class having 15 years of experience in Docker, Kubernetes and streaming services, and that app will do. Okay. So coming to the differences now, generative AI learns on the patterns, whereas agentic AI thinks on itself and create what we require. No, the thing which this one is doing, no, this is an agentic AI. It is not giving the repeat already existing steps. It is thinking on its own. If you see, it is thinking on its own and creating something what we have asked. No, this is the difference between agentic AI, generative AI and agentic AI. So if you compare, no. So if you write a poem about space, if you ask a generative AI to write a poem about space, so it will read the large language model existing in that and it will give an output. Now whereas this one, no, it will work smartly. Agentic AI works smartly, like it will think, act and observe. So whatever it is doing, no, it will observe whether we are the content given by it is useful or not, and how it is. So it will learn from what it is doing, like us. Now if you start learning car, so first day you won't know anything, but second day you will apply brakes, clutches. Third day you will know left, right. Fourth day how to increase the speed. Fifth day how to take U-turns, how to take reverse, and so by 15-20 days you will learn how to drive a car. And next time you doesn't require say after 3 or 4 months, no, you doesn't require any kind of training or anything. Everything no fixes in your mind, and your mind responds to the public and the obstacles which you are getting in car driving. In the same way, how human thinks, no, that if an agentic AI thinks, that is a best way. That is what the advancement in the AI. Okay. No, as you know, I hope you understood this thing. Okay, you understood this thing, correct, Pooja? What
Yes.
we are doing.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I am given this prompt, okay, and it started developing a website. No, I'll show you this website.
Oh.
So Vikram, senior developer. This is
Yes.
created by us only, no, in our local. And in the same way,
Mm.
this website also created by in our own. Okay. Let's see. This is a advantage one only. And I will see. Now this is looking brilliant. So he's working in Sony Live and OTT platform, and is living in Delhi NCR. See, we did not give anything, but it learned what we want, what is in our mind. The infrastructure that keeps Indian streaming running, the pipes behind the Sony live event, OTT delivery, and media platform at scale. Platform releases. My core directive is ensuring Sony Live tech stack control panel, Docker, Terraform. See, nothing. Here it took hardly 10 minutes to build.
Correct. Yeah.
Operation scale. No, this is. I wish it should open to both of you. I am sending you. If it is not opening, no, just log into Replit. Okay, Replit. Replit is the tool. Replit is the tool. I'm sharing, and I'm also. So try it and let me know whether it is working. This is not a public domain, but let's try and let me know if it is working.
Okay. Yeah.
Just click on that and let me know it is working or not.
It is not working.
Yes, so that is not a public domain. Okay, it is not a public domain. Okay, so what I need to do is now I need to take this complete code or buy a server and put all this code in that. Okay, but we got it what we want. Okay, and I have given a prompt, and I'm also sharing you with the site as well.
Yeah.
So replit.com, you can try or experiment something in your free time. And I also given the code. So I'm giving you the complete prompt as well. What I have given, a rough prompt has been completed into a website by Agent Tools. Okay, what you learned. This is good, correct. This is good, Pooja. We were able to develop a outstanding. Now this is if I want to do it on my own, no, this website will take nearly a week. I know the concepts of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and additional modern libraries I need to use. Okay, React libraries and some other libraries I need to use, so that I'll get a good front end view like this. Okay, no, everything the code had done. No, the problem is, if this website, no, I want to do some changes instead of platform resilience, my core work nature, I want to do this. Is it possible? Immediately, is this possible? And immediately, no, if you have a website and if you know the front end, how to do HTTP, CSS, JavaScript, at least these basics. Let's forget about React and other things. If you know these basics, you know, you can go and view page source. So you have this one code, and this is a page source only. We cannot edit or do. Now where you do. So I want to change this Vikram to Pooja. How can I do? The thing is that if you know writing a code only, you can do. Correct. So the core thing which I want to say is that if you know how to write, if you know the things from the basic, you can troubleshoot or alter the outputs given by agent, and you can also verify. So for this, there is a concept called human in the loop. So there is a concept called human in the loop. Human in the loop. So we may be using in the coming 5-6 months or 1 year, no, every company will adapt to using the AI agents, but they will keep an human in the loop. Okay, so why human in the loop is this is the agentic AI. Agentic AI. So using this, we have given some input to that. This is our requirement we have given to that. Okay, requirement we have given to that, and we are watching. So we have given the requirement and we are watching, and it produces the output. So it will produce the output. It produces the output. This output will directly not go to the public, or it will not go to live. It will be tested by this human who is in the loop. So it will be tested. Now how we can test it? Say me. For our example only, it generated two websites, using front end technologies. Now you can verify. How you can verify? So if you know those things, if you know those things, okay. If you know
Correct.
those particular tools or this particular language, you can verify. So the roles, what I want to say is, in companies the roles are changing. The roles are
Yeah.
changing with the introduction of that will speed enough the cost and investment on this investment, and speed up their work. Okay. Output, no, if this is not verified, no, the output is not verified, tested and verified, so it will give errors. It may be any errors, typographic and anything, and legal issues. Any product or any website when it is released to public, no, by major companies, there will be some guidelines which they need to follow, and this human in the loop can only know the guidelines which their product should go to the public, with which the product should go to the public. Now if that guidelines are not followed, no, it will result in the lawsuits. Even there are so many lawsuits on ChatGPT, Gemini, and Copilot also. If you see, just to go after this class and search lawsuits filed against ChatGPT, Gemini, and etc., because they are not controlling their flow of data. Now if someone is going and asking it how I can murder myself, how I can do suicide, this kind of stuffs, no, previously it is giving this kind of full detailed information, but once the users and the law firms identified that this is not good for humans, then they changed this plan. And children and small kids are going and they are giving irrelevant uh, major kind of things to them. No, it happened with the social media also. So when it is this tool is designed, no, it is used by all kind of age groups. So it is good that we know some technology and we build them, or we speed up the development of that particular requirement using the technology, using the agentic AI and generative AI, and we maintain that. This is the kind of the roles you will be, or the complete industry will be shifting to. No, Semi? If that role is a data scientist or a data engineer, and you know agentic AI and generative AI, this is a foolproof career option. This is a foolproof career option. No, I talked about building a website. This required a front end skills. But no, if you know the skills of developing an agent, okay, and you are monitoring or developing some agentic tools and maintaining them by being that human in the loop. Now this is going to be a foolproof and a future kind of learning. So what we can do is, let's see. No, this is good. No, I'm interviewing you and I want so I want to write you some code. You came for an interview and you are saying in your resume as a developer of some agentic tools or some. Want to ask, I'm asking you a question. Okay. I'm asking you a question. So when you go to the ATM, pin you enter, correct? Pin you enter, yes or no? To withdraw money.
Yes.
Okay, you enter the pin, correct? So
Yeah.
where did my you enter a pin. Now the question is, if you are giving wrong input, wrong pin, if you are giving a wrong pin, how that particular machine or engine will understand it is a wrong pin or right pin. Now this is the question I asked, and you are in front of me. Can you explain me? Can you explain me that question? Or you can try, if you know some other programming language also, you can try to answer me some question. Okay, don't worry, this is not an interview and this is not a question answer session. I will show you how to write the code for that using Python. Okay, and data science and agentic UI use Python only. The reason is that it supports mathematical, statistical, and image generation, prompting modules like NIMPy, sorry, you are able to hear me, guys? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So it supports some of the AI modules like NIMPy, Pandas, okay, and Matplotlib. These kind of statistical, mathematical, and some other models are inbuilt inside the Python. This is the reason Python is preferred. Python is preferred. Python is preferred. Okay. No, I want to write a code to verify the ATM pin. To verify the ATM pin, I want to write in the ATM pin verification in Python. So I just want to put a question. You know any basic programming language? Anything? It is C, C++ or not? Anything is fine. Vikram, I
Java.
expect you know other language basic.
Yeah.
You know Java. Great. And Charlene,
No.
do you know
Sorry
any kind
to
of?
interrupt you. I don't know anything, any language like. I'm just learning
Okay, no
in
worries.
learning phase. Yeah.
No worries. No. Yeah. So
Yeah.
just basics, if you know, no, I will end up this ATM pin verification in a very easy way. So if you
Okay.
want to write a code, if you want to write a code on Python without installing any setup, there is this called Google Colab.
Okay.
Google Colab. Okay. You don't need
Okay.
anything to install or anything to do. Okay. So just to go to Google Colab, collab.research.google.com. So I'm sharing your link. This is a free tool and it's a cloud tool. Important thing is that it's a cloud tool. You can practice anything regarding to Python. Okay, you can practice anything related to Python. No,
Okay.
in this cloud platform, I'm writing, and it is of Google, so it is safe for use. In this Google platform, I'm trying to write a code on how to verify our ATM pin. How to verify the ATM pin. Okay. So in the Python, I'm declaring a variable called, and this is your thing. So if you click on this and cancel, so if you want to x is equal to y, x is equal to 30, and you want to print or see verify how your code once, just do a practical like a test. Okay, dry test whether it will work or print. What I want to print is value of the x. Okay, I want to print the value of the x. So print x. So wait, so when you open this one, no, when you
I think you
open this
declare
one,
x equal to 30. You told
1
previously
second. So
x
there
equal
is
to
a
30.
connection issue. So this is one. There is something called, when you want to practice something, no, here you will see something called connected. You need to click on that. Okay. So previously I did not connected. So you need to click on this one. You need to click on this one, and you will see this RAM disk space. So when you are able to see that RAM disk and space, and you see this as a right mark as connected as this one, then only you can start working. Okay, so always remember that first thing is that it should be connected, and second thing is that it should be you should be able to see RAM and disk space. Now I'm writing a code here. So this is called, we call it as a cell in the inside our collab. And no, I'm giving x is equal to 10,
30, 10.
and no kind of uh, starters are ending. No prefix and suffix are not required. You give x is equal to 10. That's it. That is the end of the statement. No print print of x. That's it. See, I'm getting it. No, to see the output, just click on this play button. You see the output. Now I'm giving y. I'm giving y, and y is 20. Now I want to print x into y.
Rajesh, one small
This
question.
is how simple.
Why
Yeah.
why not using the these characters in means bigger font
Which
like
characters?
capital, yeah, in
Not
capital
declaring
format
int or
like.
something.
Mhm.
Capital also you can use. Capital also you can use.
Okay,
That
okay.
will not affect
There's
your
not any
thing.
condition
But there are
like
some
that.
guidelines inside.
Okay,
There is no rule. But there are
okay,
some proven guidelines.
okay.
Inside coding, best for coding practices. They recommend using small
Okay,
letters, and no
okay,
one will
okay.
ask you if you are writing. But there are, so when someone verifies your code, no, they'll see why you have used capital letters. So there is something which is called, to declare or write some variables, we use something called camel case. So camel case means, if you see the camel, no, so from the back side of the camel, so it will be in this way. So they say that when you are writing or declaring a variable, it should be in the camel case. So
Okay.
so that the user can read or understand that is a variable, or it might be not mixing in the sentences. Understood?
Okay.
So how
Yeah.
to get this camel kind of nature to your code? If it is small, if it is a starting with the small letters, okay, if it's small with okay,
Yeah.
now you
Got
see
it.
the camel case pattern. No, this is one of the guideline given by the code practitioners, not only here, on all languages. That's why we habituate with small letters. No issues. Whether
Okay.
if you are using capital or small, you are getting Pooja and Charlene. And Pooja, since you know the
Yes.
Java, you need to, how you know,
Yeah.
you need to write further 5 to 6 lines of code to print the same thing. Correct?
Yes, correct.
But this is a very simple, straightforward, high level. Java is also a high level language, but I call Python high level language compared to the syntax of Java. You agree?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
Very simple. Very simple. So this is the advantage. No. Now what happens when you are giving x and 10? Okay, x value and y value, they will be stored in some location. That location, we call it the address of that thing. Now, in order to know that location also, you can write this one. So id of x, that's it. Id of x, and print it. No, this x it will not take. This is a capital X only. So because we are using capital X, so whatever we are declaring, then only with that only you can use inside our code. See, this is the address of this. No, there is one more thing called type. So data types, correct? You know data types. Anyone don't know data types? No worry, I'll explain them also. But to know the data type, what it belongs to, we have this one called type. Okay. See, it belongs to class integer. Okay.
Yes.
So this one, to print x, just simply give x. Print x and capital X we are using. We need to remember that. Great. Okay. Whenever you give a variable or declare a variable inside your code, no, it creates 3 things. One is the type of the data, one is the value itself, and one is the address. They all go into one area and they create identity for themselves in these 3 factors. These are the main 3 factors when you are declaring something. No, with the same example, with this same data, we'll write our ATM code. We'll write our ATM code. There are so many things, no worry, which you will learn in the Python basics. The major thing you learned, okay, the high level agentic AI you learned. I created 2 websites in front of you, and when we leave also, I have one more thing in your mind, that also I will create, this time with a different tool. Don't need to worry, but keep that thing aside. Now these are the basic steps, and why I'm saying I will conclude in the last, but we need to know a language. Since you attended, you are invested your weekend and came here, and I want to give you some good information and why you need to why, and also make your brain satisfied that yeah, I know what to do with Python. So that is the thing which we are going to take care in the upcoming 45 minutes. So please observe the carefully. Everything is for your only.
Okay.
Now I want to write one more code, this time the ATM code. No, there is something called star mark. Okay, star mark. Using the star mark, we use star mark to comment a line in Python. No, I have commented this X, means it is not included in the code. Now when I run this, no, it is getting the data from the previous things. It is getting the data from the previous one. So there is a temporary data only, it is getting this, but actually this is commented. Okay, this is commented, and this line is of no use. This line is not used here. Okay, now I go to Y. I go to Y. Okay, I'm run it. No, I get a Y and this one. No, I try to print X. So it is re-importing X from re-import. This also I'm remoting. So I'm trying to play this one. So it's trying to get it from the cache, but really this is kind of a comment. It will be of no use. It will be of no use. Okay. Or I'll save it one more example. I will uncomment this one, and what I'll do is same X is equal to some scrap I will give. No, this is in the comments. This is in the comments. Now I want to print the X. It will execute properly. Even though we have declared X is equal to some scrap, no, it is under the comments. Remember this, hash mark will be used for comments. In Python, hash mark is used for comments. Okay, hash mark is used for comments. No, let's see. So ATM pin, my code is here. Sorry, I'm writing it somewhere now. ATM pin verification. This is ATM pin verification. This is what I am doing. I'm trying to write code for this. Okay, so I am declaring a variable saved pin is equal to 5684. 5684. This is my saved. Actually, my pin of the card, original pin of the card. Okay, no, I'm writing something. No, what is this? What is this data type? You can say. You know the formula, correct? This is the formula. Print type of saved pin. Int, exactly, int. Okay, yeah, good. You are following. This of int. Now, what is this? What
This is
data
I
type?
think float.
Float. In general, it is decimal, but when it comes to data type, it is this one. No. What is this? Data type? Exactly. Happy that you know these data types. But for pin, most of the cases they are integer only. Okay. Decimal, most of the banks won't give, because as we have seen in our discussion, Vikram, there are so many age group people. They might not know if they give a different thing, and we have only a keypad, a numerical keypad only in the pin. So keeping all age groups, they have decided to go with pin, not with the password or some string value. So if you give a password, no, then again it becomes a string value. Correct?
Okay.
So yeah. So we can treat that as the thing. Now what I'll do is I'm going entered pin, entered pin is equal to, so here it should be an integer. First thing is that my entered pin should be an integer. That's why I'm here. I'm typecasting and I'm using something called input. This is kind of an input bar. It creates a bar for me. And here I am writing some string data. So enter your 4-digit, enter your 4-digit pin. Enter your 4-digit pin. No, this is string for me. So from here to here, this is string for me. Correct. This is one thing. And no, after input, I need to close this bracket, and I need one more bracket to close. Okay. So this is for the string. This bracket is for the string value to print, and this is for the, this brackets is for the integer, and this input is, it creates an input bar. You know, no, like this one. It creates an input bar. That's it. Okay, it's kind of an input bar it creates. Now let's see and run until here whether it works or not. See. So until here our code has run, but I can enter something. I can enter something. But what is the next step? Nothing. We have declared nothing. So to know this, so with the above things we have like created something. No, there are one more thing, that is loops. Okay, there is one more thing, that is loops. So here loops help in controlling the code, controlling the decision making in the code or any software. So here and there are like to give you an high level overview, there are like if else, okay, if else and for loop. These are the major loops, if else and for loop, and we will see them with a practical example. So after learning that practically, we will write the definition for them. Okay, so it's like see, if I am not in home, I will be in where? In office. If I am not in office, else I'll be in the home. So the English statement only they have divided into if and else conditions in the loop. Okay, and for, so now where the for, so you give me 100 rupees and I will return after 7 days. Okay, 110 rupees. No, for 100 rupees given, for 100 given, if returned in 10 days, 110 rupees. If not, add plus 11 rupees per each day. This is as simple as this. If else and if else. Okay. So no, I am giving 3 conditions. So the same example, let me take. You have given me 100 rupees. Now I want to give. If you give only 3 days limit, I have given. You have given to me. So if given in 1 day, if given in 1 day, 101 rupees return. If given in 2 days, 102 rupees. If else, now how I convert into a program. If else, given in 2 days, 102 rupees output. Else 103 rupees. So three. The condition is, the loop is ending here. Only 3 days you have given me, not most day. And here you are not given any else. So the finally the condition will end with else. No other things. It should break. Our agreement should break there. If that breaks, you will take some action against me. If I am returning in 1 day, 101 rupees. 2 day, if else and else. That's it. The loop should end. So these are the things. So this is how we define groups, loops. So no, for this our example, no, I'll use a if condition. Okay, if entered pin, so it is giving a suggestion. It's proper suggestion only, since we declared a variable, no, and it is kind of an IDE. It is giving us a suggestion. Entered pin is equals to, if entered pin equals to, so for declaring we use equal to, and to condition we use double equal to. That is the what we do is in Java. So we are equating saved pin, if entered pin equal to saved pin. This is what we require. No, so what is the stored in our bank, the pin which we store in our bank should be equivalent to entered pin, then only we can utilize the ATM services. Agree or not?
Agree.
Yes. So that's why if I'm writing
Yes.
a simple if condition, entered pin is equal to saved pin. No, for practicing for our example, print only we have the option. So what I do is print if entered is equal to print access granted, okay, access granted. This is a string, correct? So always a string inside a Python should be inside inverted commas. Not only here, in almost most of the languages, string should be declared inside a double quotes. If not, the system will give us left and right. Else. So here again I'm giving an else. So else should end here like this. Else print incorrect pin. Okay, incorrect pin. This is what it goes in our I'll run the code still here. Pin. So after the condition, we need to have a semicolon inside our colon. So after every condition, we need to end it with a colon. Okay. So if entered pin equals to this colon, saved pin, and it should end with the colon, and print it has access granted. Next thing, else again it should end with like this semicolon, and it should print access denied. Okay. Now I'll try to write a better sentences than this. Some better sentences in my previous code. That's so I'm using that one. So that's it. The same activity which I explained. No, it's in the code, but it is having some graphics and all these things. Okay. So emojis, correct? So if you want to get these emojis, it's easy only. Emoji. So go here and you can copy anything. So you copy here something, right click, and it will copy it. So this emoji got copied, and you can use that here.
Rajesh, emojis are allowed. There is any
Yeah,
convention
emojis are
for
allowed.
emojis? Okay.
No. Emojis are allowed. So I copied, no? I copied this one. So
Okay.
I copied a new emoji. You are able to see my screen, no? So I
Yeah, yeah.
have gone to this website and have copied to make the output or the code look a bit interesting when we run. So I run the code.
Mm-hmm.
So enter your pin code. So it should be 1234. No, I am entering a wrong pin code.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and enter. So what it is? It's incorrect pin. Incorrect
Please
pin.
try again. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So the no,
Yeah.
I'm changing the emoji. So see whether it works or not. So I copied this one. Just you do one click and it gets copied. So I am removing that emoji and using a two new emojis here. Now I enter and I am now entering a correct pin 1234 and enter. When you enter only you will get a result. Okay. So that is the
Yeah.
important thing. So input bar we have used. Okay. Input field, your input text field we have used. So in order to do that, see this one. Access has been granted. Any questions on this code? If you are clear, we will move to one more code.
Please move.
Yeah, this is if and else. This is about if and else. Okay. No, we'll see how a for loop will work. How a for loop will work. So before that, you need to know some additional databases inside our Python. Okay, I'll show you them. So you are clear with this. If else were for while break. We'll see that for no, for no. And no, I want to show you a example on for. So what I will be. What happened? Where it missed. So there are two types of data types. One is the fundamental types. Now we have seen this one: int, float, boolean, true and false. We have not seen, but when the requirement comes, we will use them. No issues. And string we have used. Int, float, string we have used. Boolean, you know, it's a true or false, yes or no. Complex, we will come to know in the future cases, future classes. Okay. No, we have one more thing is that collection data types: list, tuple, set, and dictionary. Now currently what I will try to use is a list, and it belongs to a collection database. So it will group n number of people inside that, n number of values inside that. Now if you use a variable, currently saved pin, it will save the pin of only one person. No, does a bank will have only one customer or any n number of customers? Say me. Does a bank will have one customer or n number of customers? Or let's see our class only. We have 4 members. Okay, 4 members, not one person. No. In the same way, bank will also have many number of people. So many number of their saved pins they should store. In this scenario, what we will use is a list. That is a collection database. Okay, collection data type. We call it as a collection data type. So the data types inside Python is divided into two. One is the fundamental data type, which we have seen already, and we are try to look at the collection data type with the help of the list. And here also we'll learn how to use a for loop. Okay, now what I want to do is here. So I want to declare a list. Okay, player is equal to. So to create a list, what we want, we want square brackets. Correct. We want square brackets as I just showed you. Now I have few players name. So Kishan, comma. So we have Shreyas. So these are the players in the IPL. Since we are more into IPL this 2 months now, so I'm just going them. And I'll take one more Sharma, Pat Cummins. So I created a list of players here. Okay, using this square brackets, when I declare something inside a square brackets and write a list of any list of objects, that can be called as a list. So it's a set of list. So 5 players are there. Now I want to write a code welcoming each and no, they want to enter into a stadium, or when they are entering, no, so some text will print on the uh, so banners are like screens, welcome Ishan. So when 11 players are coming at a time, so when Kishan enters, okay, welcome Kishan. When Shreyas enters, they see the order of the players coming, okay, and they code this one. So they it's tough to print or immediately they do. But here what I want to do is I want to create a for loop and run it so that it syncs with the players coming inside the stadium or players coming into the ground. Welcome Kishan, welcome Shreyas, welcome Sharma, welcome Pat Cummins. This is what I want to do with the help of my Python. Now what I'll do is here, as I said, I'm going to use it. This runs in a loop. After Kishan, Shreyas. After Shreyas, Sharma. Sharma after Pat Cummins. This is running in a loop, correct? One after the another. It's a sequence. So in a general English, we call it as a sequence. So for that, what I do is for loop I'll use, okay, and for is an inbuilt function like if and else. It's also a for and a name. Why I have used name? So actually this is players are already in the list, but no, I want to pick one player at a time. So this time I want to create a temporary variable and store the first name. So store the first name temporarily. I am creating a temporary variable called name. So temporarily when I pick the first player to display, this Kishan will get stored in the name. You understood this point? Huh? For name in player. So for name in players. Okay. So every time when I want to display Kishan, so this Kishan will store in the name. Now first loop I run. When it runs the second loop, Shreyas will be stored in name. Now Sharma will be stored in name. Pat coming, but name has not magnificent usage. It is not a permanent usage. We will not use permanently. They are stored in a name, but to run our loop, we are creating some temporary variable that is called name. Okay, name has not permanent influence or a code, but temporary variable it is. Just remember that since you are new, and any kind of loop or statement should inside Python should end with column. Then only it recognize that we have written some condition. Okay, condition. So if any condition or condition is written, no, it should end with a colon. Okay, end with a colon. No, I'm using print and I'm using a small letter called F. I'll show you the importance of F after the execution. Okay, just keep in mind. Previously, we are using print only, but now I'm using a print F. Okay, print F. Okay, so that I'll welcome to the Delhi Stadium. I say welcome to the Delhi Stadium. Welcome to the Delhi Stadium, and no, I'll give a comma here, and I am using the, so help me where the single player will be stored. As I said, group list of players are stored in player variable, but I said no, where the single variable is stored in the name variable. No, name is a temporary variable, I said. Okay, so in the name, That's it. So this name, I mean like single player name is stored in the name. So that's why we are using that variable to display the single player name. Okay, and print f. I'm using a simple function called f. I'll show you the importance of that later, but now let's see. Play this. See here. Welcome to the class, Kishan. Welcome to the class, Pat. Welcome to the class, Abhishek. Welcome to the class, Malinga. So whenever the loop runs, no, Kishan will be stored in name. That's why we are using that name variable here. This is a temporary variable, and this is this one. This is this one. Okay. Any questions on this example on for loop?
No, sir.
Is fine, no?
No, no, no.
Yes.
No, you learn some basics.
Yeah.
What I'm using an chat GPT. Give me a Python code to check the CIBIL score. Give me a small demo Python code to check the CIBIL score and write three conditions. Good, bad, good, bad, or good if CIBIL score is greater than 750, average above or equivalent to 650, above or equivalent to 650, and bad less than 650. So less than 650. Now this is the my condition. So if most of you, I mean like, have you any time applied for loans, both of you? Vikram and Pooja?
Yes.
So the loan will be granted to you, whether in a personal loan you applied or home loan you applied or vehicle loan.
Personal only.
So whenever you apply for some loan for our financial requirement, no, so they will first check the CIBIL score. So if our CIBIL score is
Yes.
meeting some standard, then only they will grant a code. Know how that person will go the code. The manager will know the code. So he will get a final report of us, because he cannot go to the CIBIL website and he input the inputs our PAN number and do that. For that some softwares will be there. The softwares will give the end report of a customer by compiling some process, compiling your own data. No, they will input the details and it will generate a report. That final report will be going to the your manager. He will not go and every time enter the CIBIL, because he need to process some 100 to 150 loan applications a single day. You got it? So we are designing a simple small software to identify the criticality of that person, CIBIL criticality of our person. No, for that I am using ChatGPT and writing the code. This line we have learned previously. I did not using my previous code. Now what is this code is giving? Just now we have seen in our ATM example. It will create a input bar for us. Now by looking at the code, we can understand that what this line is doing. The input value should be, the given input value should be an integer. This is what we did in our code. And now these conditions we have seen. If CIBIL is greater than good CIBIL score, else if CIBIL score is greater than or equal to 650, else bad. Just know whatever I discuss with you, if, else if and else condition, I generated, I did not write the code. No, I used my ChatGPT are the generative AI engine to get that code. No, I'll see. No, before executing the code only, you can, by seeing this code, you say, no, see, yes or no. By seeing the, look at the code, are you understanding the code or not? Just say yes or not, yes or no. You're understanding the code or not?
Yes.
And this is similar to the previous examples we practiced, yes or no?
Yeah.
So if you are practicing something before executing something on the agentic AI, then only you will act as a human in the loop, and you can simplify your work. So previously I have written the code manually, which took some time. No, I got the code here. So enter your CIBIL score. And enter average CIBIL score. Great. Average CIBIL score means he can process. Now again further run this. 800. Very excellent. Enter. Got it. Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see some more a good example, higher level example. No, I want to do a sentimental analysis. So if you go to Flipkart and Amazon, yes or no, you are shopping in Flipkart or Amazon?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, no. When you are
It's
buying a
not running.
product, what when you are what we call, when you are trying to buy a product, what you will see, what things you will see? Let us suppose,
Price.
yeah, price, very good.
Icon.
Icon,
The
no.
price section. We'll visit in price section.
Price, okay. So when, no, let's take an example. Okay, let's keep it very simple. Now I want to buy an AC. There are so many things, okay, so many companies inside AC and types of ACs, but
Mm-hmm.
my budget is up to 30,000 only, 35,000 only.
Yeah,
Let
I
it
will
in
select a
between
price range for that.
30 to 35,000. Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, after that, what will you? Next, inside that 30 to 35 range, we will select a brand. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is a second step. Okay, because we trust a few brands only. So Flipkart, I purchased a cooler recently. That is, I trusted Flipkart and purchased. That's a Flipkart Plus product. Now after getting that, it is not working as expected. So that's why only the brands we trust, then only that is what the kind of mentality the brands create inside the people. Now what I thought is, I would have better taken Symphonia only, or gone to Kenstar. Why I trusted again Flipkart Plus brand. That is my real feeling in my mind, after looking at the performance of the recently purchased cooler of mine. So that's why the brand selection is also important. Correct. Next, after that, what you'll go? Now you got 5 to 6 items. Now you start comparing the futures of that, whether it is 3 star, 5 star, compressor range, tons, 1 or 1.5 or 2, based on your room. Then this is the third thing. So first you will go with the price, because there is a 50,000 AC also in the market, but my pocket is having only 35,000. Okay, it's not possible. No, correct. So the futures are good, very thing, it's 5 star only, but my pocket is permitting me only 35. So based on that, I'll come to a product in that range, and I will also try to pick the company which is giving me in that price range. No, warranty also important. Before again clicking on the buy, no, where our eyes will go. This we generally do, but this is a question just to see your reasoning skills. Now everything we have selected, 3 steps we have followed. Now we want to add that in a card. What we will do? What we will do? Just give a
Select
while.
that one and
That is completed, selected. We have selected. Now we are trying to add that. We have selected. We have known the differences, and we have selected a product. Now what we will do?
payment we will do.
No. Before going to payment, before you are about to add into the card, what we will do? What we will do? we will see this rating. Yes or no?
Rating.
So
Yes.
before trying the project, at least at the last moment, we will see or not. So this is like a small thing
Yes.
for us. Currently, this is like a small thing for us. But business runs on this rating only. This rating is very important. And if you see, 22,000 people have rated. 22,000 people are rated. 22,000 people are rated. Now, I as a Flipkart engineer, I cannot see every product. No, there will be like 1 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs products inside Flipkart, and everything is having this rating bar. Not only AC, Panasonic refrigerator, Panasonic TV is also having this rating bar. Okay, so there is nothing inside. There is no product exempted from this rating. Whether it's Flipkart or Amazon or some other website, or even the Google places visit reviews also. Shop also, if you check, no, we have this rating. Agree or not? No, 42, 74,
Yes.
72 ratings and 16 people have reviewed. Okay, this is the product. Let's purchase it. Now refrigerator, Whirlpool, I think. Whirlpool is highly sold in India. So 20,000. No, as a Flipkart engineer, is it really possible for me to take the average ratings and give this one, or read the description and give this kind of things for that? So when I go to this one ratings, where it is? Okay, 20,000 ratings. Based on this rating, no, it is differentiated into performance, design, value for money, delivery, installation, capacity. All these both positive and negative comments it will takes into consideration, and it had given 4.4. Now, as a manual person, is it possible for me to see all this stuff? So people, as someone will write XYZ, all these things. Be happy to see a customer, nice product, value, product is very good, a lot of things. 22,000. If as an engineer I want to do, no, it will take complete day. No, I want to automate this stuff using Python. I want to automate this by Python. Are you ready for that? Okay. So what I'll do is, for this I will I'm going to import something called. So this is what we call as a sentiment analysis. This is what we call as a sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis. Okay, sentiment analysis. The first important thing I need to do is, when you are writing with some packages, you need to install. So to understand and to use already trained model, there is there inside this for understanding the words and English terms and sentences, there is a already existing a model inside Python, that is called text blob. From, so I'm importing this text blob. Okay, this is a package. Okay, this is a package inside our Python. From text blob, import text. So I have imported that one, and I am declaring it on the text blob. Okay, this is thing, and I run this now. It will import. No, it has imported this text blob library or package successfully for me. This package or module has been installed in my machine. No, what is this text blob? So no, let's say me. Text blob already contains these things. They have given some parameters. Okay, based on the parameters and word, that is called as a sentiment parameters. So some sentiment parameters they have given, and they have given a polarity score. Polarity score. Okay, that is ranges between below 0, above 0, and medium. Okay, polarity. So when you see this polarity, no, that's the thing. Okay, polarity they have given. No, I have a code written earlier so that I can show you more things. No, that's the reason I have already written the code here, and I'll explain to you. So now you are in a position to understand the course. That's why I'm doing this.
Okay.
So already the major package is installed. So already it is trained. No, what I'll do is I'll take a new cell and control V. So review is a variable. Okay, review is a variable, correct? And in this I have given this thing. Okay, some kind of string value I have passed, some sentence in the form of string I have passed. Now I declared one more variable, analysis. In this analysis, from the text blob should compare what we have given review. This text blob add this review content in the text block. This is what we are saying. Understood? So analysis, I have declared one more variable, and this analysis should be based on this library text blob. Okay, so the text
Okay.
blob, this entire text blob has been imported into this variable which we have created while importing. So when we want to compare something, no, this complete text blob content will be in the text blob. That's why this text blob here. And a review. So this review, whatever the user is giving the input, now I'm passing it into this text blob. No print. So print F, we are using it to print our values or to declare our so this F is used to declare our string value in a single line. This avoids, this F helps in avoiding concatenation. This F helps in avoiding concatenation. Now what is that? I'll show you. But let's understand this code and run this code and analyze. So review, printf review is based on this review input variable. In the previous examples also we have seen this. Okay, so we are declaring this variable inside this curly braces when we use print. Here also we use it. Okay, so we are using this variable only in the curly braces. If you want to pass your variable or print the variable in the print function, no, you need to use them in the curly braces, then only it will run. Okay, now this is good. Printf sentiment score. This is again a this is just a text. Now analysis, from where it is doing the analysis, it is doing the analysis from the text blob. Okay, the library, it is doing the analysis from the library dot sentiment. So sentiment is something already prescribed inside the text blob. So this analysis, whatever the review, you take it to sentiment, and give a polarity score. This sentiment will more focus on the tone of the input given. Tone. Okay, you understand tone? When we speak louder, no, we are angry. When we speak smaller with low sound, we feel that is that guy is cool. But actually that depends on the kind of language they use. Okay, so I say good fellow in a louder voice. Some people who are far or who are not listening to my voice, they feel that I am scolding someone. But I say stupid in a small way. But the person who is listening me will think that he is scolding me. But others people don't know what I'm doing. But I said, when I say loud or good fellow, the people who are seeing that doesn't mean, that is not actually a tone. The tone is a way how we speak and the words we use. That is the how we analyze the review or online data analysis will be happening in this way. So sentiment and polarities, I said no, some score will be used based on the kind of words we use inside our reviews. Inside our reviews, no, that polarity score will be used. Okay. So if analysis or sentiment is greater than 0, so verdict, print verdict that this is a positive review. I used an emoji. It supports emojis and you can copy. Else if sentiment probabilities is less than 0, negative. So if it is only on 0, verdict is neutral. So if there is nothing, no, verdict is neutral. Don't give anything. Print nothing. Or so I am the user and I have given nothing on that review. Then what it will take? It is as a neutral review. It will think it as a neutral review. Okay, it will treat it as a neutral review. This is what we have given. Any questions on this? Just this code is very simple. We have declared only two variables. One is what the user inputs, and one is asking this user input to compare it with the text blob analysis. And inside the text blob, we have certain parameters. That's what I'm saying. That is, one is a sentiment parameter and a polarity is a rating for that sentiment. Any questions on this? Now we are ready to run this one.
Yes. Yes, please.
Okay.
No question.
I have run this and no C. So the review given is the data science class at DURGASOFT is absolutely amazing. A trainer is very helpful. So almost there is positive terms only in this. And if you read the sentence, no, this is a positive sentence though. So the score is more than 0 and it is giving the verdict as positive. Now let's write another. Let's see whether it's working for another things or not. Now what is the recent movie released? Recently, there is a movie released called Durandar. Okay. Durandar is a violent movie.
Yeah.
But it earned a lot of interest from the audience. Now let's see. One positive sentence. First half of the this sentence is negative, and the second half of the sentence is positive. Now let's see how it treats. See here, the review is neutral. So in terms of positive, in terms of viewers interest and the amount of money it earned, that is good. That part is good. But when the small children see or the youth see to that movies, no, they will be more gaining interest towards violence, and they also generate some kind of negativity towards our neighboring country. Also, they might start doing some terrorist activities. This is what exactly having the interest, but based on the concept and everything, the way the movie was portrayed and the story is portrayed, no, it earned a good respect from the audience. That is what I have given.
Okay.
Now let's see with the general English terms. Let's see whether this is gaining good. So I'm giving good and bad. Now what should it give? So one positive thing, one negative thing. What should it give?
Neutral review.
Let's see whether it gives neutral or not. Oh,
Good and
it gives a positive review. Okay, good and bad. Good and very bad. No, let's see. Very bad. Still is giving a positive review. No, good, very bad, worst. Still it's giving a, so good not. I'll remove this and. Good, very bad, worst. Very bad and worst. Worst. Negative.
yeah.
Okay. The Mummy movie I watched recently is very scary. Very scary for the audience. This is a pure negative sentence. Let's see what it is there. It's a negative in them. So the way how we read the write-up review is also important. Review is also important. So based on the terms used inside this, this text blob is calculating that things and it is giving. So I am saying that something code, something related to text blob has been used. I am not confirmly saying that only text blob is used in the Flipkart review analysis, but some other tool equivalent to text blob is. No, are you understood? No, the real time scenario and how we write the code using Python.
Yes.
So this parameters also different based on the company's business model. Okay, I'm saying that this is a positive, negative, and it is comparing the negative scenarios and it is giving its a polarity score based on a polarity. But as a company, I can also the company also declare its own terms and conditions for the reviews, and they can write their own code. At that time, you need to understand that, okay, so when it comes to reviews understanding, there is something called analysis, there is something called sentiment parameter, there is something called polarity score. If you know that, no, if someone asks you to build that application, you can build it. Any questions on this? Okay,
No
any
question.
questions on this? No.
Okay.
Yeah, this is how. So when you use the something to write, you can increase the speed of writing the code using your platforms. But until and unless you don't know what to write, how that behaves, it's a blind way of using your ChatGPT or Gemini and get the code. You will be blamed, you will be removed, you will be going with a half knowledge, you will not pass the interview. But something, anything, if you want to become a designer, know the designer basics from advanced. Okay, basics, fundamentals, advanced things, then start using your ChatGPT. But without knowledge on designer, so designer parameter, designing parameters, no, where we should use light colors, where you should use dark colors, how to, on what sense the user's eyes will go on our graphic, how the use graphic, how if we create a graphic, no, how the user will not remove his eyes from scrolling it or watch it. Okay, so these are all basics. If you know, no, you can play with chat gpts and do that. No, our thing is, our goal is to become a data engineer and later build apps like agentic AI and generative AI apps. So if we know the concepts of data science, machine learning, matplotlib, llms and other generative AI things and everything, then only it is possible, for us to learn, for us to see. So if you want to build an agent, so these kind of things are required. So your roadmap to start building and understanding or manipulating the agents, you require these things. First thing is a data science foundation. You see, Python and statistics, I have given you example. It works, understand maths, it is doing some statistics analysis with that sentiment analysis, and some machine learning, which we will learn in the upcoming sessions, and data engineering. So whatever the data we are giving now, from that only it will do. Okay, so you need to be a data analyst and then junior data scientist with machine learning, and you need to be an ML engineer. So you need, if you know all the concepts of this one, no, your first phase of becoming an agentic AI engineer will be fulfilled. Next thing is that you need to know how generative AI works. I have given an example, and with the end of the class, I'll also create one more website. Stay tuned with another tool in 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, so I'll take not much time to create a website. Okay, generative AI specialist. So how these large language models are, how these understand what is prompt engineering and what is RAG. Okay, prompt engineering already we have seen when we are creating Vikram's resume. We have seen large language models, we will learn them in the outcome. And RAG is that if you have multiple data inputs, we call a RAG. So if some data is missed in the one database, it will go to another database. If it cannot find in that database, it will go to another database. If it is not finding in all these three databases, so it will try to search in the online. If even it is not able to find or search in the online, that it will give 0 result. Okay, then You need to know this is a generative AI specialism. Generative AI doesn't require more days to learn. But when it comes to agentic AI, so that is what where. So to come in your companies, now if there are 10 people working in a team, they are controlled by a manager. In the same way, when you create an agent using agentic AI, no, definitely to control that agent, we require a human. To control a human, only one human is required. To control a machine, there is no wrong that there is no wrong and there is no kind of scarcity that they require human people. So one thing, if you know generative AI, agentic AI, then only you will get easy jobs. And if you just keep a resume and give answer those questions what they are putting, and whatever I have learned, whatever I have learned in these 2 years in working 3 to 4 projects in the AI. Okay, before that I am into automation and I am into web development. That's why I am taking the examples of web development, automation, app building, and a lot of platform things and DevOps. Okay, these things I have worked in, and from past 1.5 year to 2 years, I have worked on 2 AI applications, which I will also explain in the upcoming sessions. Okay, so that is for the legal firms I have worked. So how they work also I will explain you. We are creating 2 bots for a legal firm in the US, that I'll explain how it works. Okay, in the almost we have crossed 11 year. So I would like to wind up in just up to 5 to 10 minutes so that you can relax and go through what we have learned in detail. So first thing, data science foundation, generative AI specialism, and agentic architecture. In that also we have multi-agent architecture, autonomous workflows, and AI architecture, and AI innovation leader. Okay, so this is your career goal. It starts with data science, then we'll go to generative AI, then go to agentic AI, and then you can decide yourself. If you feel that you have more confidence, you are practicing day by day, you can become AI innovation leader. Okay, you can implement something in a small, if it is a small organization, you can start anything on your own using AI, and you can end anything on anything with AI on your own. And you can also transform your business, the ROI, okay, revenue on investment, okay, and drive adaptation and embed AI across it. So if you know these things in the upcoming 5 to 6 months, there is, you become unstoppable and replaceable in a company. So I want 5 months of you, in the upcoming 5 months of you, daily 1 hour, and some 1 hour spent on you for what you learn in this class. So if you are doing this in a very liberative and a daily manner, and some 3 to 4 hours in the weekends. So if you have this time, if you want to give this time, 5 months daily, 2 hours, 1 hour for the class, and what I explain in the class, you practice to do those things. I required 5 months. If you are doing, I can make you from a basic coder to a agentic AI developer. Okay, so if you see now, Gen AI have a different architecture, and agentic AI have a different architecture. In the starting, we have used only what is the difference, but here I am showing you what is this. First thing is a user interface layer, a website like atmosphere you need to create. Okay, so next thing, NLUs. Okay, natural language understanding engines you need to build. Next, you need to know orchestration engine. Next, you need to go with the LLMs. These are the foundation models. So you are seeing the example, which we created with Replit. So that is using this chat GPT LLM. So you understand LLM is fine in the modern days. You don't need to create a new LLM, because there are tons of companies which are in the market, which on paying some amount, they will give their services. Okay, but next thing, RAG, giving multiple databases. This is very important, so that your bot is always in the functionality. So here we get a good concept called vector database. Okay, vector search, vector database. So what kind of things we use in the RAG? Next, memory management. Memory management. So how we store them, how we make that or train our model to manage its memory. So whenever it is not necessary, how we help the model to kill that unnecessary memory. And error handling and security protocols. As I said, no, any of the app or any of the AI agent is working on its limit, it will be tied up with lawsuits and also removal or the close down of the company. So knowing the security protocols and error handling also is a duty of the AI engineer. Now this is a Gen AI architecture. Now if you see, no, just observe the difference. I'm comparing it directly straight away to make you know that both Gen AI and agentic AI are not same. So here it is a task and goal interface. Task and goal interface. So there should be a working workflow. It's not like it will get the from the existing data. Next one, object phrasing and semantic intent. Semantic intent. We call the next step as object phrasing and semantic intent. Next one, agent orchestration and goal engine. Okay, goal engine. Next one, this is a not LLM but a agent model and resonator we are using. And these models also we are replacing LLMs with a agent model or resonator here. These three steps are similar only, but here instead of LLM we are using and a databases. Here also RAG will come, but here the databases will be dynamic. So it should create its own data on its learning. Whenever we are giving a different tasks, no, it should learn from its own. It is not a vector data type. It's a dynamic memory and a knowledge base. It should create that. Why we call dynamic memory is that on whatever the task is we are giving to that model, it should learn its own. Okay. And next thing is the epistemic memory and a learned state. So once it learns from the memory, it create a new skill for itself. That is what we call it. After that, dynamic tool use and activation layer. Not only its own tool or own memory. So we should be attaching our external tools or connectors. So if we are having a data in a Oracle database, we should be connecting it to this one. And Oracle database is doing some automations are there in that. That automations also we should keep it as a layer or a tool for our agent. Some Salesforce are there. Some other tools are there. So they are already doing some existing works or automations in the company. How to connect them to our model is also important. And as they said, no, always there is a governance and a governance body is very important to do the error handlings and failures of the testing when it goes to live. Ethics we need to follow. How people follow ethics, in the same way our bot should also follow ethics. If not, they will be disapproved by the respective agencies which monitors the data of a company. Okay, GDPR. So GDPR guidelines. Any application, whether it is online or offline or agent or something modern agent, it should comply with the GDPR compliances. To meet the GDPR compliances, we develop certain systems inside internal company. That is called this one, auditing. Okay, SOX auditing. Okay, that will be done for all your agents. So we need to learn all these things to move our career from our basic career to a dynamic career, like a AI agent career. So once you learn these things and implement them properly, there will be no replacement for you for the 10 years in the company. Okay, because everyone are involved, busy with their working and busy with their family tasks. Whether they will see that at the end of the month whether they are getting the salary or not, but they forget that we are in a transition phase. So only people like you who know the importance of this transition and how the work sources will change, working will change in the upcoming days. People who used their weekend to know these things or join or invest 2 hours here, these kind of things, these kind of people like you know how well we are in a transition phase and how it is important for us to become an AI engineer or know the AI skill sets. Once we know the skill sets, currently even the interviewer only knows the basics of AI. Okay, the basics of agentic AI. He will also ask you some basic questions and recruit you. But after 5 years, imagine the systems becomes complex. More complex apps were built in the built with agentic AI. companies know what is running there. The interview level will be complex at that level. Okay, at that level, the level will be complex, but the basic concepts which you learn will be the same after 5 years also. Any new things which we come know, that will be with the help of tools only. Tools will be built with the basic concept. Tools will be built, databases will be answered. Today Oracle we are using, but tomorrow we'll get one more good database equivalent to Snowflake or some other thing. We will use that. Companies invented databases, we will replace the databases, that's it. But the core concepts will same, the security level will be same, and the thinking will be same, the conditions how we write will be the same, and the concepts of AI will be the same. If any new concepts will arrive, that is due to the failure of the agents. If the agent is failing or not meeting some compliances, then we will revise that concepts and they introduce a new concepts based on the misbehavior of the board. That's why I all you welcome and prefer you for a 7-day free 1 week of free lectures of mine starting from 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. So we will start from where we have stopped here. We will start from where we have stopped from tomorrow 7:30 a.m. and start continuing learning our Python and other stuff there. Okay. So 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. you can get the links from our coordinators and you can start joining without any kind of payment. For upcoming 3 to 4 days, you come enjoy my sessions daily 1 hour and you then decide so whether we are giving a proper things or not. So what you will get in that, so you'll get definitely career guidance. Already I have given a career ladder, so job references which I get it from our sources, and then mock interviews I will connect. I will only, so since I am into AI from the last 2 years and prepare to large scale applications, no, I know some things which will get, and also I'll collect it from my circle and other app makers which they are giving the problems. What questions you will get in the interviews is the problems which you are facing in the real time. That thing, since I am already real time implementing these AI products in developing inside a company, then I'll give. So once we understand the basics of Python, machine learning, and concepts like LLM and agentic AI and generative AI, you will only understand and anticipate few questions. And in that to your anticipation, I will add some more weight on that questions and you combine them as you, and curated notes for you every day. The soft copies you will get, and as you know, today only I shown you 2 live products, and before we leave, one more product I'll show you. Okay. And yeah, so what I expect is that this is not a basic ML theory. It is an focused on agentic and generative AI data science training. Okay, you'll get 100% interactive session, no recorded. Recording you will get, that is for the backup. All our sessions are, so whatever the course content I will say, for the 5 months I'll come every day at 7 p.m. 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. and I will complete my course and concepts. So there you will get a live interaction, and daily whatever changes which are happening in the market also I will say to you. And building enterprise systems. So whatever you have seen, just the beginning. We are going to be build a lot of things in the upcoming 5 months journey, and dedicated references and mocks. Okay, not just job alerts only. I'll help you build the resumes. I'll help you build how to prepare for the interviews and also take mocks. The thing is that whatever role you are there currently, in that role only I will make you advanced, as an agentic AI developer, AI engineer. Or if you want to shift the roles, you are not satisfied with the salary which you are getting in the current role. Let's go. Let's fight to get the good salary. It's not like I'm going to just say this or promise you in this stage, but every day I will be with you and do it for the upcoming 5 months, and after that also I'll be with you only when until you get a proper job. So that's it what we have, guys. So, and let's see one more example. So if you have patience, can we see one more example or build something, Pooja and Vikram?
Yeah,
I
sure,
want
sure,
more 5 to 10
sure,
minutes and we'll
sure.
build this.
Please go
Okay,
ahead.
so I'll build a one more interactive website using, this time I am using a tool called Lovable. So I'm sharing it. I'm sharing the link here. So I'm using one more tool called Lovable, and here I have downloaded few set of questions. Gemini, you all know, but these are dedicated ones. So I have a set of questions. Okay, so I just downloaded it. Evaluation. So evaluate your career. No, I have few set of questions inside them. Okay, few set of questions I have downloaded from some other website. Okay, no, I am adding those PDFs here. I have given some set of questions inside my PDFs where I can interact and know my students well to guide them in the data science plus Gen AI plus agentic AI course, agentic AI course, and build a solid foundation for them to become AI engineer. So take the questions in the PDF as the reference and create me a website to evaluate the questions like a funny quiz to make the session, to make the career guidance session more interactive with them, more interactive with them. The navigation should be spellbound with modern UI and graphics. Use glass morphic. This is glass forming. Anyone using iOS? You got the latest iOS update, no? So everything, no, it's like a glass. That is got iOS glass morphic, latest iOS, UI, UX and UX design. Since I have worked previously in the UI UX and I developed applications, no, I know this terminology. Okay, but you are working on something, no, what Vikram is working, the Kubernetes and the other stuff, no, how we do live streaming, I don't know because I didn't work. No, using these things you can improvise them, but when you know the proper things, okay, and also build a applications relevant to your streaming also when you know the concepts of data science, the data science, Gen AI and agentic AI. So that is what okay. And my institute name is Durga Software Solution. Okay, now let's build it. See, it given title also. So it is reading my PDFs. Is reading them before it creates, so I have enabled a notification. Once it completes, it will give our notification. Till then, we will see what we are going to learn in our complete course. Okay, so we'll start with data science. We'll start with our Python basics. So that also where we stop today, we'll continue it from tomorrow, and we will go with the NumPy. So this is a data analysis module inside Python. Pandas also, it's a data analysis module. And Matplotlib, so it is for data visualization. It creates graphics. And then statistic methods for data science. Statistics is also very important. Okay, and then we will learn what is machine learning, time series analysis and forecasting, ML ops fundamentals. So machine learning operation. So we have DevOps. You might have here. That is development and ops. Here machine learning, how we operate, those fundamentals we will learn. And big data, PySpark also we will learn. NLP and text mining, natural language processing and text mining, extract, cleaning and pre-processing text. So here you will learn tokenization, limitization, syntax trees, chunking, etc. And then we will learn deep learning, then TensorFlow, convolution and network, and Boltzmann machine and autoencoder, generative AI, GAN, generative adversarial networks, 5 minutes. And then emotional and gender detection. So men have separate needs and female have separate needs. So when we know that emotion and gender, we can detect the requirement, proper requirement. Introduction and RNN, recurrent neural networks, issue with the feedbacking, and LSTM, OpenCV. It's like computer vision. Okay, especially when you want to introduce a detection module into your CC cameras. So it's like crime identification and detection, etc. We can use the generative AI. As I was explaining you today, I gave a complete description and between generative AI and in the prompt engineering. We already seen some example, but is this completely useful for a developer? Without knowing that developer knowledge, will prompt engineering can give you something? If you know something, then prompt engineering will help you guide or reach that goal in less time. Okay, so prompt engineering itself cannot keep you in a good space. And next one is advanced prompting techniques. Okay, knowing prompting also important, but prompting itself will not help you survive. And next, working with LLMs. Okay, next, building LLM apps and LangChain, LLM index, developing RAG systems, vector database and enabling, building end-to-end GenAI applications, evaluating GenAI applications, multimodal LLMs, agentic AI and agentic AI architecture and design pattern, working with LangChain and LCE topics, building AI agents with LangChain graphs, implementing agentic RAG, developing AI agents with PyData, multi-agent system with LangData, advanced agent development with AutoGen, AI agent observability and agent ops, building AI agents with no-code, low-code tools, and OpenClaw. Okay, so I'm sharing this link. This link is our live link only, which is having in our server. So you can go or see in your thing and review that once you go back. Okay, so these are the things which I'll take 5 months and with just 20,000 fee. The fee for this thing is just 20,000 for 5 months. And you can also compare with other organizations also the fee and the amount of content. And you also have seen how I am teaching, and I am also giving you 3 more. Next week also you can attend 3 more demos, live demos of mine, like live classes as demos. You can, to get that, you can ask our administration to give you grant access, and they will send a live link of you, and you can attend it from daily 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Vikram and Pooja, are you okay with the timings? 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. So you get
Yes.
ready, sit in front of
Okay.
a laptop and Yeah, read the, I mean, learn the class from 7:30 a.m. to 8:30, and you can go to your office or do your own work. But you should be ready by 7:30, either doing your bath or freshing up, and 7:30 to 8:30 you give the class. 8:30 to 9:30 you can take your breakfast and move to your office. Whether your office is a 1 hour journey or 1.5 hour journey, also this class is very flexible for you to attend. I assume.
So,
Any,
Rajesh, sorry to interrupt you. I have one
uh,
question, if you don't mind.
yeah, no worries.
You mentioned you show that slide of around 40 topics,
Hmm.
covering almost 150 subtopics.
Uh,
Okay, and you mentioned what will be the classes time? Monday to Friday
7:30 to
for
Monday
1 hour.
Friday. Monday to Friday, and it's for five
Okay,
months. 5 months.
5 months, na?
5 months. Yeah.
It will take 20 hours in 1 month,
1 month,
100
20
hours
hours.
we can
Yeah.
assume. Okay,
And 100
how will
more than
you cover these 150 subtopics in 100 hours?
100 hours. So I'll give
Yeah,
you a end-to-end structure for that. So, okay, we follow a structure, and I will provide you tomorrow. Okay. So no worry.
okay, okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
See,
of calculation of time, I asked this kind of question.
agent, if you see, no, Gen AI and agentic AI, you can learn it in a faster time. Okay, within
Mm-hmm.
2 months. But 3 months we need to invest on learning data science and machine learning and this thing. Understood? Now, if you have seen the examples also, understanding and
Mm-hmm.
Python code, it took our time. But when it works to generative AI, using the prompts, now
Mm-hmm.
it was easy. Correct.
Okay,
Great.
okay, okay.
So our
Yeah, thank you
application
so much.
is ready, I think. Yeah. Thanks. So everything we have, like so no, it created a website for us. Sorry. Ah, no, this application I built it personally for you. Okay, I'll take both of your details and do it one to one mentoring. Okay, so Vikram, I'll start with Vikram. I'm doing your evaluation. Then I'll come to you, Pooja. Okay, what is your, where are you
Yeah.
coming from? Which background?
Technical in live streaming operations.
Operations and
You can
consulting.
mention it operations. Yeah,
Okay, 5+ years.
yeah.
Tech curious or tech committed?
I think right now both committed and curious as well.
Committed and curious as well. So you are currently
Yeah,
learning, doing a self learning until you attend
yeah,
class. Pick your boss fight class, which you want to use. Okay, you can go with the agentic AI engineer or AILM engineer. This
yeah.
is one thing. So what's lightning the fire? Which one you want
Mm.
to do? Better salary or growth and genuine interest in technology, flexibility. Definitely, I will
Actually,
invest my time to get a better
salary is not
salary.
concerned right now. Genuine
Okay,
interest in technology. Actually,
oh, great.
yeah,
Yeah, I appreciate that answer. For dream office wives, any tech company or product companies, Fang, Big Tech, any,
product-based product companies.
that's a
Actually,
Fang only.
product.
Okay, Fang is
Okay, okay.
Facebook, Amazon. That is what that Google. We call them as Fang companies. How chunky
Okay.
are you with AI? Currently, you are
Uh,
writing some mails, some poems. As it
yeah,
is,
yeah.
you are writing some mails, no? So for work.
Yes, yes.
What's the boss monster? Finding the right learning path. No major blocker yet. None.
Finding the right learning path, actually.
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah,
if you come start so that blocker can be released. So you start attending for 1 week from tomorrow, 7:30 to
yeah.
8 p.m. and you will know what we are doing. Okay. Vikram,
Okay.
you are built for the Gen AI engineer in the making arc. So it is saying giving you. So operation and it catered all the information you are giving. You are having 5 years
Oh,
experience. Okay. Your next step
yeah.
will tackle find the right learning path first in your free mentor session. No fluff, just a clear week by week plan. Satisfied with what it is created and what the kind of prompt we are given?
Yeah.
Pooja and Vikram?
Yes, I'm very much
Yes.
satisfied.
So this is how the prompt engineering works. Now I'll take
Okay.
based on Pooja. So I'll take Pooja now. Okay, begin the evaluation. You are from which background, Pooja?
Technical operations and
Operation and consulting. Experience?
5+.
Tech curious or tech committed? So currently what you are learning?
Committed learning and committed as well.
Okay.
Self-learning.
So pick your boss fight. Which one you want to go become in future?
AI,
Agentic
AML.
AI or ML. Okay. This is a good thing because we learn it from the basic scratch. What's lightning the fire? So whether your salary. So Vikram's case, no, he's having good salary, but he has curiosity over interest. Because he's working in one of the top companies, Sony. So Sony will pay him good only. Isn't it, Vikram?
Okay.
So what about you?
Yes.
Yeah, better salary and growth.
Exactly. So even if in some cases, in my past also, when I am working with a low package, always the thing, the fire in my is, array, my friends and my relatives are spending so much when they come to functions are coming out. They are coming in SUV cars, big cars, and so when I was young, when I just started my career and I was 3 to 4 years. Okay, so everywhere I was when we go to a shop, no, or when my friends purchases clothes, they will purchase good brands, but I don't have that much money with me. Whatever I get in the salary, that is only salary after giving some money to my family and paying the rents. But they're like, they have full freedom to utilize their salary. Some people, you see, no, they are coming from rich background, but that created much curiosity that we both come into same category. Now, where after they're doing that, what is your dream office? You want to work in some company or?
Fine.
Definitely they will pay us for pay. Even if we work for 3 to 4 years in a fan company, no, we can earn equivalent money to a small company 10 years. So if we work in a small company for 10 years, no, if you work in a fan company, they will pay the salary in 4 years only. If we plan our commercials in a good way, no, we can build our own house in that 4 years. We can find a couple, or you can buy a couple of flats. Yeah, it's all up to you. Or you can lavishly spend or waste your money on luxury things. It's up to you. Okay. How chummy are you with AI? Like which on what things you are using AI?
To learn
For
and coding.
to learn and teach coding. Okay. So any blocker for you right now?
Finding the right learning path.
Right. So this is what it analyzed. Pooja, you are built for the Gen AI engineer in the making art. Okay. So
Yeah.
this is what it is saying. So that's it. That's, I hope guys, here the time you invested, I have given proper things in the little time what I want to give you and what I want to example. So I've given. I'm also sharing this transcript with you. So prompt I'm giving, but I have given some PDFs, so which you can take sample question in evaluating something. No, I'm trying to evaluate students here. No, you can also write a prompt to evaluate some other things. So you can copy this, whatever there in the chat box. No, guys, copy everything which is relevant to you in the next couple of minutes after, because after I disconnect, the chat will vanish. So team, whatever
Yeah.
the time you utilize, everything I built in front of you and given the difference between building it from the scratch and building it from the prompts. So I hope you are well satisfied, and hope you will continue from tomorrow and to know more. So the
Yeah,
coming
sure.
3 sessions are also free from 7:30 p.m. to 8:30.
8:30.
Sorry, 7:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. So you can attend the sessions and go to your class. And after that, if you will satisfied, then only you pay the fee.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Okay,
guys,
Raj.
thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Okay,
much. Have a
thank
good day.
you.
We both utilized our weekend in a good way, I feel. Okay. So thank you, guys.
Thank,
See you all tomorrow.
thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you. Bye.